This is Daryl Jeter at Daryl's Little Corner. I'm just playing around with this little camera. Don't know much about it. I thought I'd make a little clip, and if I was going to have all this fun, you just will have fun with me, because I enjoy doing it. This is, I thought I'd show you a few of my crocheted pieces I have around the house that I've made. If you used to crochet, maybe they'll inspire you. And if you want to crochet, honey, if I can learn, anybody can. Anybody can. Just get you one of them little books with a how-to on it and follow the directions. And honey, pretty soon you'll have all kind of little things laying around the house. It's just a fun thing, and I want you to come along. Now these are my little angel collection. You see the little angel here. Now she's just stiffened. I've stiffened her with the stiffener that you buy at the store. You can use sugar, but it attracts ants, and everything's got its disadvantages. So I just bought some fabric stiffener at the store that's made for that. And this is my taller one here. Is made from an angel pattern. Now I did not put wings on her because when you stiffen them they tend to go dark, and her little dress and stuff is soft and wouldn't be dark, and pretty soon it wouldn't match. So but I've only made 2 of these. I was going to make some more I was going to make my kids one for Christmas, but you can't find the yellow string. It's that size 10 crochet thread, and it's done in white, which is common, but I'm out of the yellow, and for some reason I can find every color but yellow, of course. And but she's a little sweetie, and I keep her in my china cabinet. I very seldom show her. She's made on a metal, see the metal stand. You see it there. I made that out of a metal coat hanger. I have also the other one that I made. I put her on a dish soap bottle. But she's a little sweetheart. Now it's a very difficult pattern. This one is a very difficult pattern. Some of the things that I'm showing are just, well, the little angel next to her is not a difficult pattern, but the little lady here, she was a tough one to make, but I did enjoy it. And if any of y'all find some of that yellow thread, call me and let me know where it's at, because I would love to make 2 or 3 more of them. But they're pretty neat little thing to do. Got a few more things to show you. It's just kind of a fun time, just showing a few things that I've made. This is actually a coaster. You can make like a set of 6 or 8. You set your coffee cup on it on the coffee table and keep it from making circles. It's kind of a simple little thing to make. It's not hard. Not hard. It's a good pattern for beginners. Now, over here you'll see a bell. See, this is a bell. I'm not your best bell maker. I'll just tell you, this one's kind of warpy. It's stiffened with commercial stiffener. And like I say, I'm not your best bell maker. Now, this is a little cup and saucer. It's an odd kind of pattern to me. Now, I didn't stiffen it as much as it said to. I just, some kind of way, it did just as well, and I just leave it sitting in the cabinet, so it didn't matter. Now here's a little teddy bear I made. This is just a common teddy bear pattern, and I just made a common little, and this is made out of size 10. Now all of these are made out of a size 10 cord, except the General D. Now I'm going to show the General D was made out of shopping bags from Dollar General store. But this one is made out of size 10 crochet string, which is mostly what I use. All of my dollies, my baskets, everything was made out of size 10. Most of them with a 6 aluminum hook. But I just thought you might like to see them, and here's the General D. Now this is just a little set of doilies that I made to go on a table one day when I was bored. I really was. Now, you know, for years I would starch my doilies, but I learned that you do better if you don't. You just wash them. I take them, put them in a quart jar, put a little Clorox in it, a little dish soap, and I shake it up and shake it and shake it and shake it. And I rinse them real good, and I lay them out flat, and I what they call block them, where you lay each stitch where you want it to be, and then just let it dry. And it does better that way, because the starch seems like makes them turn yellow faster. Now this center one, you see this center piece here is flat because I set a lamp down on it. And these on the side, I don't put anything on them, and they have the little raised rows on them. I enjoy those. I keep them in my hall on a little sewing stand, and there's a lamp that sits in the middle of it. But I just enjoyed doing that. It was just a fun thing. And today I just kind of want to show some of my crocheting. I don't know if you crochet, and these are old patterns. If you crochet and you need a pattern, well, give me a buzz. I'd be glad to share patterns with you. Most of my stuff is very old. I've got my grandmother's old crochet book. Truly, that's how I learned. I got my grandmother's book when she died, and it had the how-to. It showed how to make the stitches and how to join them, which most of your crochet books do. And I just did it over and over till I learned to do it. And you can do it too. If you say, oh, well, I don't think I could crochet, honey, if I can do it, anybody can. Anybody can. But if you crochet and you need patterns, if you need a pattern for something, give me a buzz. I share patterns. I surely do. And will. But I thought you might be interested in seeing some of them. Now, I've laid them on a piece of cardboard so they'll show up better on this white background. They don't hardly show. But you can see it's kind of a shell pattern, and it really wasn't that hard to make. It's really not. But I just enjoy doing it. I sure do. And I hope you've enjoyed this. I really do. I hope you do. But this is my crochet section. This is a Texas Rose Afghan. I made each block a different color. And of course you can see it's several colors that just kind of go together. Each block has let me step up, a rose in the center. It's a raised rose. So you can see where it raises up. Now this is kind of a fancy like Afghan. I just made it the size I wanted it. It's just comfortable to throw over you on the couch. It's called a Texas Rose pattern. It's bordered in green. It's a lot of different colors, which would be very expensive if you had to buy all that yarn. But my friend James Williams, one time she asked me at church, she said, you know anybody I can give all this yarn pieces to? And I thought, oh, honey, that's a treasure to me. She just wanted to get rid of them. She brought me a big black garbage bag full of yarn, whole skeins of yarn, and this is what I did with it. I made a lot of footies, a lot of stuff out of it. And here's another one. I'm going to scooch over a little. Now this is a plainer Afghan. It's just a granny square. and it's just done in different colors, and truly I just used what I had. Now it's about as big as the other one. On the edge of it, you can see I ran out of the ecru, and I used a darker yarn. I made a border all the way around with it. You can do anything that you can think up if you learn to crochet. And sometimes people say, Daryl, how'd you learn to crochet? Well, hon, I got one of them books, and it said, how to. And I followed the directions. And when I didn't get something right, I took it out and I did it over. And over and over and over, and I finally learned to do it. And I've done a lot of different projects. Some that I'm going to be showing you in later programs. So I've just enjoyed doing it. Have crocheted for, I guess, 30 years. Just a fun thing. This is Daryl Jeter at Daryl's Little Corner. Stay with us.